Amy! So, I just got back from Pride, as you may have guessed, by my colorful cheeks and nails. And it was kind of amazing. So, for those who don't know, I am asexual. It's not new to me, it's new to the people around me. I came out at the start of this year, so this was basically my first ever, proper Pride. I've been to some Pride festivals before, but that was basically before I even knew what asexuality was, so I'm not really counting those because I was just there to support and be nice and enjoy the party and stuff like that. But this time I went actually for Pride. So the whole week's been full of a bunch of festivities, and it's been they've been driving all around the county and having a bunch of different they're stopping in a bunch of different places and just bringing their activities to everyone who couldn't make it to Pride, which is this Saturday. Well, last Saturday by the time you see this. But yeah, so I was going to go when they stopped in my town, but they were there really early and I just couldn't get up, so I ended up not going there. But I've been to a couple of lectures and a bunch of activities, and today was the Pride party, the Pride festival, the Pride parade, everything. Today was the actual Pride, and it was really, really amazing. And basically for the whole week I've been really close to crying a lot. I'm not really a crier, I don't cry a lot, but there's been a few moments where I've just been really close to tears because it's just so amazing and I'm so happy and so glad. I was actually kind of nervous. I didn't know if asexual would be welcome because, well, Tumblr discourse has kind of just brought me down. I know it's better in real life, but it's hard when the only thing you know is the LGBT plus community online, it's really hard to imagine that it's any better in real life, and especially for someone who's as awkward and socially anxious as I am. It's just I haven't actually gone to any LGBT plus community things, even though I wanted to. So I was really nervous, but it went really well. I went to a lecture on Tuesday, I think, about LGBT plus in literature, which, as an English student and English and Swedish student and just a literature fanatic in general, that was really cool. And the lecturer had a lot of interesting points, and he gave us a lot of tips for books to read, and I've got a long list of books with LGBT plus characters that I want to read now because they all sounded really cool. So I'm probably never going to get to it, but I've got the list and I'm going to check that out. And then I went, there was this there's a gaming club, I guess. Game culture club, actually. They're really focused on the fact that gaming is a culture, which is really cool. And it's computer and video games and board games and card games and role play and just basically all kind of all of those things. They do all of those things, and they had an introduction, open night, whatever, yesterday, I think, and I went, and I was actually going to go to a lecture then. They had a lecture about, I think, gender normativity and heteronormativity and stuff like that in digital gaming culture and gaming, just games and stuff like that, which actually sounded really, really interesting. And I was I specifically went into town to go to that lecture and decided to check a few other things out, but I ended up just checking out the gaming club introduction thing because I ended up playing a board game called Silver Towers. I think it's a Warhammer game, something. I don't know. I don't know these things, but it was really fun, and I had a really great time. I actually ended up staying there for almost 2 hours, I think, playing instead of going to the lectures and all the other things I wanted to go to. So obviously I had a lot of fun and that was super cool. And then today we had Pride, the actual proper Pride parade, the Pride festival, Pride after party, the Pride pre-party, a lot of parties. So that's where I got my lovely rainbow colorings from. And so I went out around noon, I think. I went to a pre-party mingle stuff where we painted our faces, and I chatted with a bunch of other people, and that was super cool. And yeah, and then there was And it was the parade, and actually saw a bunch of asexual flags, and I was just so amazing. I was so happy to see those. I was honestly, and I saw some with uh, like a beanie and asexual colors, and I saw some with with like a tote bag, and there was this bunch of different things all in like there was just a lot of, well, not a lot, but more than I saw more asexual like merchandise, I guess, than I ever expected. I was just truly amazing, and I was wearing my Look Human shirt, which I'm not wearing it now because I'm in my PJs, but it basically is in asexual colors and just says like my anaconda don't want none in general, which I really love. And I was wearing that because I don't really have any other Ace merch. I was going to buy like a flag at least or something beforehand, but I kind of forgot, so that didn't happen. But and then like I was just standing around waiting for the parade to happen, and this girl comes up to me, looks at my t-shirt, asks asexual. I say yes, and then she asks for a hug, and she hugs me, and she's like, "It's so nice to meet someone else like me," and it was so amazing, and I honestly just nearly started crying right there. It was just, it means a lot to me to see other people like know what it is. Honestly, that's just something I've always been afraid of. That people don't know what asexuality is. That was basically my main concern. That people wouldn't know, and I'd like have to answer a bunch of questions, and it'd just be really awkward. But that didn't happen. Everyone seemed to know, and that was so great because I mean I never knew what asexuality was before the internet. Like honestly, in recent years, it's like maybe 3 years or something since I really like found out what asexuality was. So I basically just kind of assume that no one else does, because if I hadn't been on Tumblr, I wouldn't know by now. And so I assume no one else does. So it was just really truly amazing to just see people who understood what it was, and especially to see other asexuals, because I think I met one other asexual person in real life. I know a bunch of people online, but I don't really know anyone like in real life. So just really amazing to see all the asexual facts and just know I'm not alone. That was just, yeah, that's basically the biggest part. That was just truly amazing. I'm not alone. That just means so much to me. So yeah, just being there, feeling like not feeling invisible, and just knowing I'm not alone. There are other people like me, and there's an entire community. There were so many people at the parade, and it's just truly amazing. And everyone's there just to support the LGBT plus community, and that means a lot. So it was truly amazing, and I'm just really happy with the experience. Even like I left the like Pride concert, I guess, after the parade kind of early because there was this band playing and I wasn't really that interested, and just the introvert in me was starting to get really, really tired and drained, so I decided to go home and rest a bit so I could go out for the evening. And even though I actually went home kind of early, I'm really happy with my experience. It's just been truly amazing, and I'm just really glad I went. And yeah, just really knowing I'm not alone. That was honestly the best part. Just there are other people who understand what I feel, what I go through. There are other people like me who just experience the world like me, and that's just truly amazing. And I'm just really glad I went. And oh my god, I'm going to start crying soon. So yeah, I don't really have much to say else other than just I'm really happy with how my first Pride went. It was truly just so unbelievable. I was just so happy and just so glad to be out there with all these, like, seeing all the people there and all the rainbow flags and even all the bisexual flags and all the trans and non-binary and asexual and just all the other flags, all this bunch of different flags and people getting together and just being proud, not being ashamed of who they are. And that's just really big, and it's just really amazing. And oh my god. So yeah, after so yeah, I went to the parade and hung around for the like concert festival whatever after for a while, but then I was feeling drained and I was just feeling tired and just I needed to go home and rest. So I went home, had pizza, just chilled for a bit, and then I went out tonight. I was actually kind of disappointed to it. Well, the party wasn't as good as I expected, and I'm home kind of really early. Although I'm being a lot chattier because I have had a few drinks, but whatever. So yeah, but even though I didn't like the party that much. I'm still really glad I went, and just in general, this day and this week have just been truly amazing, and I'm just really glad that I actually went. I wanted to go for a couple of years, but I've always found some excuse not to go. So just it felt right since I came out at the start of the year, so it felt right to go to Pride now, and it was truly amazing. Honestly, I'm just amazed. That's really all I have to say. I am truly amazed at this. Just seeing all the people and just being there and feeling just feeling the community. Honestly, just feeling like I'm accepted and that it's okay and that again I'm not alone. That was truly the biggest part, and that there are other people that actually live close by who know what asexuality is and who are asexual, and that's just true. That's really the biggest part. That there are people like in town, because it always feels like, since like I said, I only found out online what it was, and I know one person in real life. She lives in Iceland, and I met her through school, which was really cool. But yeah, I don't really know any. Well, I don't know anyone in Sweden at all who's asexual. So I was just. So it always just feels like it's kind of this thing that happens far away. Honestly, that like there are no people around me who are asexual, but apparently there are a lot, and that's just truly amazing, and I'm just really happy. And yeah, that's honestly all I have to say. That's all for me now. I think that's all I have to say. Just, I'm here, I'm queer, I'm proud, I'm happy. That's, yeah. Bye.